Sometimes people come to my office and ask me, hey, Mark, look, I really did it. I'm actually guilty of the crime. I plan to plead guilty. Do I really need a lawyer? Answer to that one, yes, you do. I'll tell you why. Just because you are guilty, number one, doesn't mean that the state could prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty. And in our system, the prosecutor has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are indeed guilty. If they can't prove that, even if you really are guilty, they don't get the conviction. That's the way the criminal justice system works. But you still may want to plead guilty for other unrelated reasons to the legal system, and that's fine. Just because you did it, just because you want to plead guilty, still doesn't answer the question about what you're pleading guilty to. There are usually lesser included offenses, and those can be applicable. It's very often that a prosecutor will offer a plea to something far less than what you actually did, and so that's always a possibility. But in addition to that, when you plead guilty, then there's a decision to be made by a judge about what's going to happen to you, and there's almost always discretion from that person in the black robe. They can do something you don't like, or they could do something you like a lot better. And you do need a criminal defense attorney to more effectively make that case for you to the judge that, hey, even though the person intended to plead guilty, which, by the way, can be a very good mitigating factor. Judges generally appreciate it when people come to court and say, look, I did it, I'm remorseful, I'm pleading guilty to it. You want a criminal defense attorney to really make that case for you, to try to convince the person wearing the black robe to go a little bit easier on you rather than impose the harshest thing possible.